Hey you guys, it's Dee with Dee at Home, and this is an updated video showing you guys how I did these braids with the client with CCCA alopecia. You guys, I decided to go ahead and ask her if I could upload some pictures of the front of her hair, and thankfully she was comfortable enough to go ahead and let me share those photos with you guys. So be nice in the comments. But I just want to show you because I know in the comments the first time I uploaded the video, a lot of people were asking me about the front of her hair, which I did not show. But hopefully some of these pictures that she took on her own will give you guys kind of a better idea of what it looked like at the front. So I hope this helps. But if you have any other comments, definitely drop them in the comment box and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you next time. So going ahead and starting off, this is freshly washed and conditioned hair, and I just parted it. I'm going to be parting the hair straight back for all of these braids, but as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and take some styling jam, and I'm putting it on both sides of her hair as well as on her edges as well. I'm going to take a very small fine tooth comb, and then I'm just going to start in creating the boxes where I'm going to go ahead and do a 3-strand braid. I decided to do this particular style on her hair, number one, because I do not know how to cornrow. I know I told you guys several times I do not know how to cornrow, but also with this style it controls how tight the client's hair is, so I also wanted to keep that in mind when doing her hair. And when I do this, I also saw this style here on YouTube, so this is my first time trying it. I think it turned out great, and so far so good. The whole time I was doing the client's hair, I continued to ask her, is it too tight? Do you feel any tension? I wanted to keep that in mind, because sure, she could have gone somewhere else and, paid for somebody to do her hair, but people always don't, take care of your hair. They're just, trying to get you in and get you out, and even though you say don't braid it too tight, it always ends up being too tight. So I just wanted to keep that in mind while doing her hair, because I know that I did not want this style to be too tight at all for her. So like I said, I'm using the jam, I'm putting it on her hair using a toothbrush, old school toothbrush, and then I'm just taking her hair and I'm just going to braid it with the 3 strands, and I'm not braiding it all the way down. I'm only braiding it down probably a 1/4 of the way of her hair, and then after that I'm going to stop and then go to the next piece of her hair, and then I'm going to just connect this braid to the second braid. And I know it's a little bit hard to explain, but you'll kind of have a better idea once you see me do it, so I'll just let you watch for a second. So at the beginning of this video, I know that I said that this was my first time doing her hair. This was actually the first time that I tried this particular braid hair on her hair. I did use this technique before. We actually did the butterfly locks the first time. I did record that, but it came out really well. It also did not take her hair out once she did take the butterfly locks down, so they weren't too heavy. We wanted to use the box braid style this time. The hair is a bit, it's not as thick as the butterfly locks, so we weren't sure if it was going to work, but it did. It came out great, so just make sure you keep on watching so that you can see the finished product.
I've been on a grind, yeah, like I'm really on the rails, like my life is on the line, yeah. I've been getting mines in, I've been on the you, nothing left to lose, get into the bag, yeah. I've been on the you, I'm seeing how you move, imagine all the things we get into. I need you to put me all the way, I need it all, baby. Let me see you drop it, make sure it's all the way down. I'ma keep it solid, solid. If you hold me all the way down, if you pull me all the way, I need it all, baby. Let me see you drop it, make sure it's all the way down. I'ma keep it solid, solid. I'm with you all the way. Ooh, you looking good, you got me going. I love it when you put that thing in motion. I got some things I wanna show you. Just let me in it, I could have you floating. Pull up to the crib, blow up your spot, I'll make you miss it. Where you looky lost, I know you got them feeling sicko. Throwing up them bands, sit back and watch them Billies trickle. The way she do the vibes, it got me focused on that center. I hit it to your tens, come back down to keep it real. So good, I lock it down, I got a crystal for that finger. Got them bitches living, but that ain't no thing, cause I mean it when I say I've been on to you, nothing left to lose. Get into the bag, yeah. I've been on to you, I'm seeing how you move, imagine all the things we get into.
But I ended up just kind of putting her hair all the way at the back with a thread and needle or whatever, so it's not anything fancy at the back. I just kind of pulled it up, and that's the way it's going to look once I started to actually put in the hair. So the type of hair that we're actually using is the free tress braid, box braid in medium, and it is in the color TT27. I think this hair is like 22 inches or something like that. We just picked it up from the beauty supply store. It is the crochet and the latch hook hair, so it's very easy to install. I love the crochet style hair because it's just quicker to install. This actually took me probably from start to finish about an hour. Like, it was really quick. When you're doing this particular style, the longest part is just braiding your actual hair, because it's really quick when putting in the actual crochet hair. So that's why I love it. So as you can see here, when I'm actually doing the install, what I like to do is kind of put the hair in like the foundation boxes, I guess you would call it. So I'll put the hair in each of the boxes that I guess where the braid actually starts, and I'll put it underneath. And then once I get all of the hair put in, then I'll go ahead and start to fill in the gaps, because basically when you're filling in the gaps, you can put in, you know, 2 braids in between, or you can put 1 braid in between. It just depends. I did 1, and then sometime I did 2. It just depended on where the gaps were, because ultimately I just wanted to make sure when the hair falls that, you know, you don't actually see her natural hair. So, and the other thing to keep in mind is I started from the back and then I worked my way forward, but just keep in mind how many bags of hair you purchased. Oh, I will say for this style with her hair, we purchased 5 bags of hair, and I think that was the actual perfect amount. We didn't have any hair left over. I don't think I need to go back and add any additional hair to her head either, so I think it was the perfect amount. Again, when you think about how much hair you need for your actual install, it depends on, you know, the size of your head. It depends on how much hair you have and all of that, but for her hair we only used 5 bags. Alright you guys, so we're actually coming to the end of this install. The client really loves her hair. I love it too. It came out great. The spots that need covering, we were able to cover. She is going to be able to do a flip over method with her hair, and she'll also be able to put it in like a ponytail at the top. So hopefully these pictures were able to give you an idea of what the hairstyle looked like. Again, I didn't film it when I originally did this video, so you won't be able to see any video footage, but hopefully those couple pictures actually let you guys see what it looked like in the front. But I'm happy with it. She was happy with it. But again, that's it for this video. Again, my name is Dee, and here on this channel, it is a lifestyle channel. And of course, you're going to get your hair tutorials, but also home decor, and also anything lifestyle related. So if you have not already subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing and also sharing it with other people so that we can continue to grow here. So that's it for this one. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.